was young, they told me I should put the pencil away. I gotta color the picture because
You're listening to the Pickleball Lounge podcast, Toledo's home for all things pickleball. News, tips, and local action served weekly. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Pickleball Lounge podcast. I'm your host, Eli Williams. On this week, we got a very special episode, kind of blending two communities into one, an animal sanctuary and pickleball all in one. It's a lot of heart, a lot of dedication, and obviously can't be done without the community. I'm joined with Jeannie and Taylor. Jeannie is actually one of the owners of the Pickle-zone, this facility that we're in right now. And Taylor, she is the one that is the president of the favorite Oasis animal sanctuary. But Jeannie, I know you dreaded this. You are going to go first here. We're going to really drill you with these questions here, so don't be nervous. So obviously people love pickleball. They love the community. They love everything around it. It kind of blends people, whether they play at community centers or local parks. So why did you as a player and person decide now is a good time to open up a facility?
Well, Northwest Ohio, right?
Sure.
In the winter time, you have like 6+ months where you can't play. And I was driving up to Ann Arbor to play at Wolverine at least 3 times a week during the winter. And I thought, this is crazy. I'm spending, 4 or 5 hours every time I do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we need more facilities here in the area.
Absolutely.
And close by. I like having one more west of Toledo.
Sure.
So that people in the Holland area could play.
Right. So you obviously love pickleball enough to you kind of build it for yourself, but then have the local players can play here as well, right?
Right.
And I know you wanted to mention this. I didn't have it on my notes, but there's new management for this place, correct?
Ownership?
Ownership,
yeah,
yes.
It's just Ken, Martin,
and yourself now.
And me.
So that's for all the viewers out there that were kind of questioning that. Just Ken and Jeannie now. Is there any partnership opportunities, or is it just you and Ken until it goes?
I think we're happy with the way the partnership is.
Yeah.
So, no.
Well, you guys have the best lighting facility I've ever seen. I obviously just played my first game on here.
Yeah. I have to give Ken all the credit for that.
Okay.
Because he did a lot of research on that. And not only did he get the lighting right, but he thought, let's put the white up above the mats.
Yeah, you can clearly see the ball.
Yeah. So it gives you even more light.
Sure.
And I think he did a great job on that.
Well, that kind of leads to the next question. Does that kind of what sets you apart from other facilities? Obviously, this is a fast-growing sport. Mm-hmm. These facilities are going to pop up all over. How can you stay competitive with these other facilities?
Every time someone walks in here, they love it. They love the lighting. They like the flooring. They like the fact that it's really clean in here.
It is clean in here.
Yeah, we're both kind of particular. Rita, his wife, is also very particular, so it's easy to maintain that when we're all on the same page.
Right.
But and it's also not so intimidating either. It's not a 12-court facility where you have 100 people watching you, because we have people in here that are new and they don't want a ton of people watching sometimes.
Right. I
had a couple and their kids come from Ann Arbor, and they live right near Wolverine. And I'm like, why would you do that? Right. And they said, well, we don't want to play in front of all those people.
Right. It does make sense. It can be intimidating walking into a facility that has 10 to 15 courts.
Yeah.
But that in itself, having 10 to 15 courts kind of allows you to have more business. Does it ever worry you that only 2 courts get you so far, or winter's coming, so you're going to be pretty booked, right?
Right. Yeah. It's already. The reservations are already definitely headed upwards.
Well, that's good, so right? How long has this been up?
Only since April, middle of April. I think we got the ability to open.
Okay, great. Is there oh my goodness, off camera, guys? This guy opened the door. Sorry, distracted me. ADHD. Anyway, is there a reason you chose Holland in general? Like obviously you have Toledo, bigger city, and kind of an untapped market in southern Michigan that hasn't been touched. Is there a reason you chose Holland specifically?
Well, I think there are a lot of people over here playing. If you go over to the Holland Park,
Absolutely.
it's always crowded. People are paddle stacking. And I don't live that far from here. I'm going to be honest. I'm like, oh,
Might as well right here,
might as well
right?
be convenient.
It's in your backyard.
Yeah.
Is there any room for improvement that you want to add to this place that you see in the future coming?
We could possibly put a couple outdoor courts and, might make it a little easier to have the summer tournaments. But,
Sure.
we're thinking about that. But for now, I think, we're so new.
Right, yeah.
We're just getting our legs.
Absolutely.
And we'll see what happens.
Do you kind of tell us the events that you've had this year and then ones coming up? Don't mention Taylor's, we're going to get to that, but mention some that you've had in the past and then some coming up.
Okay.
Sorry, I sprung that question
That's
on you.
okay. I'll try to think about them. We've had a lot of tournaments. Beginner tournaments, intermediate tournaments, 4-0 tournaments, 3-5 to 4-0 tournaments. We've had mixed, singles. We've had all kinds of tournaments. We've also we just had a ladies event, not really a tournament though, where we had food and we had some vendors and we rotated and we had people playing and we did that it was a 3-hour event and they absolutely loved it. They wondered when we were going to have the next one, so that went really well.
Is there a way you can rent both of these courts for events? Is that an option?
Yes, it is. We have a party facility rental on the website, and you can get it for like 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
Both courts, and you get all the common area too.
Right.
You don't have to share the space with anyone. There's only myself or Ken or Rita here to help with the facilitate it. Bring food in and obviously keep the food and drinks off the court. But we've had many of those already, and it makes a pretty nice party place.
Well, it really does.
Yeah.
It's nice and clean in here,
Yeah.
obviously. Kind of walk us through your pricing for those type of things, and then just to rent a court per hour, and kind of give us the reason why you chose those prices. Because there's different facilities. Like obviously the one downtown is really expensive per month, which we're all members at currently. Then there's a new one in Monclova. That one, is that where it's at? Monclova's opening up. And obviously Wolverine, they're all priced differently per hour. Tell us your prices and how you landed on that.
Yeah, well, when you know what kind of money you have invested in a facility, you can't give it away for free.
Right.
I'd like to,
Sure.
but I think we priced it pretty fairly. It's $32 an hour. Doesn't matter how many people you bring.
Okay.
You can divide that by 4 people, so it's $8 an hour. If 5 people, it's $6.50 an hour. So pretty reasonably priced. So it's by the hour. It doesn't matter how many.
So $32 an hour, you said?
Correct.
Does anyone know the rate downtown off their head? 20 a person? Okay, so so you have 4 people, you've got $80, so it's an hour. Yeah, it's $20 per person per hour. So you do, that is a very fair. I don't know what the one in Wolverine, you might know the price in Wolverine.
That's complicated because I've done, where you go and you have to go online and you're in with your level of play.
Right.
And they have more than, people have to rotate off and stuff.
Sure.
So it's a little more complicated.
Do you guys do any open plays here, or is it strictly?
In the summertime we do.
Okay.
We're talking about whether we should do for the winter. But yeah, in the summertime we do. We usually have it open like 8 to 11 in the summer.
And you pay for that, obviously, right?
And that's
Okay.
You can either pay for a monthly, a really, really reasonable. It was $50 for the month.
Okay.
To come in Monday through Friday as many times as you wanted.
No,
yeah,
that's a really good
that was
price.
a great price.
That's is that
Yeah.
the same price for the winter possibly, or are you gonna?
Probably not,
Okay.
because people want to rent
It's
the
gonna
courts.
be demand.
Yeah, supply and demand, exactly.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So, yeah, but the cost model's pretty simple.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's very fairly priced for a great facility. Obviously, just played my first game on it. Loved it. Won. Sorry, Caleb. And
You want to say that again?
no, clip it. We're almost done with you, Jeannie. Is there any way they can find? Mention the website, so maybe some social media that you have,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna give Taylor a hard time for a little bit.
Okay, perfect. Picklezoneplay.com.
Okay. Is it court reserve? Are you not?
Yes, we
You're on
use
court
court
reserve?
reserve.
Okay.
Yes.
And I
yes.
think I did
And
find
we have
you
a
on.
team reach.
I saw you on social media. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, right? On
Yes.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Are you running that?
No, I'm not running that.
I'll run it for you.
Okay.
Well, anyway, guys, Jeannie, she owns this place.
And Ken Martin.
And Ken, sorry.
Ken
You're
Martin.
eventually going to see Ken.
Yeah, Ken Martin.
Ken does a lot.
Don't forget Ken. Yeah,
we can never
and
forget
Rita.
Ken.
They have done so much. They're
Yep.
wonderful.
You know what? Mention your kind of roles. Tell us the parts that you kind of
Oh, my
helped in and that
goodness.
Ken kind of had his expertise
Yeah,
in.
well, he's all kind. He does everything, but he's very operational. He's always fixing things or adding things, or just put the fence outside.
Right.
Yeah, so he's always fixing.
He's the
things
do-it
and-
guy.
Yeah, but he's also he's also the dollar and cents person.
Sure.
So can't put him into a very narrow.
Yeah. He's jack of all trades
Yeah,
then.
pretty much.
Well,
Yeah,
good.
and Rita is super. His
We'll
wife
eventually
is
have
great
Ken on.
too. Helpful.
We'll have Ken on, obviously.
Yeah.
I know you're going to want to come on again, Jeannie.
Oh,
you
no,
can't
just
stay
can't
away.
wait.
With that, we're going to
kidding.
kind of switch over, the crossover. Taylor, the reason she's coming on, one, is for a good cause, and secondly, she's doing a tournament that Pickle-zone is hosting. So tell us a little bit about that, and then we're going to get into kind of your background, okay? Tell us about the tournament first.
Yeah, so the tournament is going to be November 15th here at Pickle-zone. Jeannie very generously has given this space for the tournament. It's going to be mixed doubles, 3-5, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have baskets that are going to be raffled off. So bring your friends, bring your family.
Is it 3-5 and up?
It is.
Okay,
yes.
fair.
Yes, 3-5 and up.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the 15th, you said?
Yes.
And kind of tell us the cause behind it. I
Yes.
know that's like your bread and butter, so give us the
Yes.
full details,
Of
even the
November.
stuff that your mom said to say.
And it's also the 15th of November.
What did I
Jeannie.
say?
You just said the
I think we
15th.
just said
Oh,
15th,
okay.
15th of
Just wanted to
November.
make sure.
Thank you,
We'll
Jeannie.
throw on the 15th.
Thank you. So the cause is Favorite Oasis Animal Sanctuary. So it's a sanctuary that I founded in 2021. And so our mission is providing lifelong care to abandoned, neglected, and unwanted farm animals.
Okay.
So we take in farm animals, kind of give them a soft landing. And we found in this area that there is a need for it. So yeah, that's
Okay.
kinda-
I did look you guys up, and I was expecting to see like a dog and cat shelter, and then I saw a bunch of pigs on there. I was like,
Yes.
oh, it's a little bit different than the normal one. So what kind of sets you apart? Obviously, the animals are what set you apart from the dog and cat rescue centers, but what sets you apart other than just the animals?
Yeah, I would say what sets us apart is we try to bring in, like, our little tagline is people helping animals helping people. So we also like facilitate animal therapy programming, the retirement communities and day homes where we will take the goats and do therapy visits with them.
Fair.
It's really cool, especially in retirement homes. Like a lot of people that maybe had a dog or cat and can't take them, so they kind of are missing that interaction. Like if we've all had a dog or cat, like I think we know how important that relationship is. Or like we've had people, we've brought a horse and they're like, oh, this reminds me of when I was a little girl. So it's also, there's research behind interacting with animals and how it does reduce anxiety. So I could use some right now.
Yeah, fair. Bring in the horse.
But
Imagine.
so there is actually science backed behind it. I won't cite anything here. But we just have found really good interactions that, so
Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm thinking of the horse coming in the store right now.
I was honestly thinking about that. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be great.
I didn't know if it'd be allowed in this facility.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
next
that-
time.
But next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so obviously you're set apart. You have a widely different animal range than the normal shelter.
Yes.
It takes a lot of community, I'd assume, to run something like that. Tell us kind of I imagine there's volunteers involved. Tell us how people can get involved with that.
Yeah, so we're always looking for volunteers, especially for big projects. We've had very good luck, I wanted to mention, with the tournament too. With community support, we've kind of partnered and been sponsored this event by Racing for Recovery, which is another organization here in town that works with people that had addiction issues in the past and kind of getting them on their feet. And that's been a really cool pairing because I kind of think of it as like people that are like the animals are getting a second chance and so are those people. So it's just kind of a cool blending of missions. So we've been very lucky for that support. Mainly the sanctuary is run by my husband and I. So I have the best husband ever. And then I have the best family ever too. So.
Yeah. Families all involved
Yes.
in it, I'd assume,
They
right?
are, yes.
Okay. Say someone wants to volunteer for you guys, what would their roles be?
Yeah, so when we've done it in the past, we kind of have, like I mentioned, projects. So it could be if you wanted to get a group of your friends out and paint a fence. So that's not, and then you can interact after.
Sure.
But that's kind of like a cool bonding experience, as fun as it sounds.
Sure.
We'll leave you going home dirty and sweaty.
Yeah.
But also, like, I've had people that maybe aren't as physically able to do some of the heavier lifting, like do enrichment activities. So we do enrich our animals, so it's like something to break up the monotony of every day. It would be like whether food enrichment or like toilet paper rolls that we'll shove stuff in, and or scent enrichment, things like that.
Okay.
So just to keep their brains occupied as well.
So obviously it takes a lot of people to run this type of thing, a lot of your time and energy. Same with running this facility. You had a lot of time and energy taken out. What does it take? Say someone wants to open something like this. What is it, the full raw details, what does it take?
Yes, I would say it takes a lot. Like, it has to be something that you're just very passionate about. Like, they're my world. The animals are my world. And I would say, like, the hardest part, minus the physical, is just the emotional toll. So it's just remaining optimistic for, like, how people are after, like, you've seen an animal be neglected or something, and building that trust that there is definitely an emotional aspect of just, like, how could people do that?
Mm-hmm. So what's the process of kind of receiving your animals? Are they brought into you, or is it someone calls you and says, hey, there's a problem, can you look into it, type of thing?
Yeah, we've kind of had a bit of both. So we have had surrenders. So, like, for our pigs, maybe there's one that's had a great life and they just can no longer care for it. It's in a residential neighborhood. Right. So we've had those situations. We've also had severe neglect cases where we've taken animals from other rescues, so that have either been seized by law enforcement.
Okay.
And then we've taken them in for long-term care.
So say someone is seeing that they have a problem and can't take care of them. What are their steps to contact you guys?
Yeah, so on our website, you can always, my email is always there. There's a surrender form on our website. So I would definitely suggest that. I would also suggest, if, like, you're seeing something going on that's not great, just contacting your local animal control. The Toledo Area Humane Society has a officer as well that can handle that and knows the appropriate steps to handle that.
So how busy, I mean, I guess being busy isn't a good thing because it means something wrong is happening, but is there any times, because we had someone at the animal shelter say they have to turn away animals. Are you guys in that position, or can you always bring in more animals?
So it's honestly a case-by-case basis, and it can depend on the animal, their level of need. But I would say, like, our biggest constraint would be funding, of just, especially when we're providing long-term care for these animals, we're considering, are they on medication? What are their special needs? And can we provide that animal the life that they deserve. So we also are lucky enough, like I said, a community of there's other sanctuaries that maybe we'll contact that would be a better fit for them, things like that.
Okay. And we're almost done. I know you
Okay.
guys are nervous all about this. Kind of give us, if the community is wanting to support you guys, whether it's financially or volunteering or so on, how would they get in contact with you guys? Is there a phone number, email, website?
Yeah, so our website is favoriteoasis.org. We're on all social media as Favorite Oasis, so Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Our TikTok's a lot of fun.
Okay.
And my email's on the website as well. So if you have any questions or if you're interested in volunteering.
And we're not going to let you slip away before your mom told us to mention, well, she didn't say, but she did bring up that you are a children's book author. So tell us a little bit about it. How can we find it? The titles? Give yourself a good plug right here.
Okay, so I did write 2 children's books. So the first was Junie's Journey. So it's about a goat. It's about our animal therapy programming. So a goat interacting with a elderly lady at a retirement home and just kind of the joy that they bring each other.
Yeah.
And then I have Milo's Mission. So it's about a pig, and the message is like, you can be whatever you want to be. So it's about how he builds his confidence coming to a new location, and how you
Awesome.
I
Go
have
ahead.
a question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you bring some of those books with you to the tournament?
Absolutely, yeah.
There
So
we
we will
go.
have them at the tournament.
Bring.
Yes.
Movies.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry. We have a tradition. Obviously, you guys didn't watch the last episode. No harm done there. But you guys are going to sign this pickleball, well, giant pickleball. Bring it on over. It's kind of our tradition. We have most of our guests have signed it so far.
Aw.
Jeannie, we'll have you start.
I wondered what this was. Now I know.
Now you know. Yep.
Cool.
Sign wherever you want. You can even put the Pickle-zone on there if you'd like. I really appreciate you both coming on, by the way.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Thank you very much. It wasn't that painful.
It wasn't
very
bad,
painful, no.
was it?
No,
We'll do this
not at
again
all.
tomorrow then.
Not closed tight.
Oh, I got it.
Rashad probably needs to sign this next, don't he?
Has he been on?
Oh, he's been on.
Are we?
Yep.
Are we done?
What? I'm about to wrap up. Do you want to keep going? Do you have anything else you want to say? This
We
is
didn't
your
talk-
podcast,
We didn't
Jean.
talk about her education and her master's. I mean, we haven't done it all yet.
Well, she was getting. You want to talk about it a little bit?
It's okay.
We'll talk about it. Here we go. We're back. We'll cut that part out, Dylan. Taylor has an array of education. Obviously, to start something like this, you can't be uneducated when it comes to animals and things like that. So kind of give us your background into that as much as you don't want to.
Yes. So I do have my bachelor's degree from the University of Findlay in animal science, and then I have my master's in public administration with a certificate in nonprofit management from the University of Toledo. So I kind of, through my education, had internships at the largest farm sanctuary in the country, which is in Texas. So I spent a summer
Awesome.
there and worked with tigers, bears, and then farm
my.
animals. And then I was also a zookeeper for a little bit. So I have kind of always loved animals and have
Sure.
kind of vast experience.
It's always been in
with
your
them.
background.
Yes.
Is there something that draws you to animals? Is it the fact that they're always relying on you in a way,
I think
and the fact that people sometimes are annoying and animals aren't?
it could be.
Yeah, fair.
I think it's like the nurturing aspect of it as well. But I also think it's it's really cool to see their ability to trust again after something maybe negative happened, and like building that bond. I think is not able to be compared to something else.
Yeah. Sorry. Jeannie, back to you. You brought us back to this podcast. I know. Is there something that like you as a player sees in all these, besides this facility here? Like you see the place downtown, Wolverine, I think there's one in Columbus. I don't know if you've been to that one. There's facilities. They're obviously always popping up. Does it make you? I don't want it to sound scary, but does it scare you that all these it's a fast-growing sport? There's a popping up everywhere. They're going to steal business here and
No,
there.
it doesn't really worry me. No.
Not
No.
worried about it at all.
No, I don't think Henrietta and I put our retirement investments into this.
Sure.
So we're having fun.
Yeah.
With it, and
Is it something that?
and it's going well, and people enjoy it, and it's really nice to see people happy out here on the court and stuff. So whatever.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's like it's
Yeah.
kind of whatever happens,
Yeah.
happens. But
Yeah.
honestly, I think there's so many places opening up, but there's also so many. I'm holding this ball, like shaking these balls around. Sorry. Obviously, there's new facilities being opened up, but that also means more players are playing. So
That brings up a good point. I think we have almost 1,000 members signed up.
for here?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
1,000.
Is there a membership rate here?
There's not a membership cost.
Okay.
But there are like 4 data items 4 or 5 that you have to put in the system in order to reserve courts.
Sure. Okay. Got it.
And so you have to be a member, but it's non-paid.
Okay, understood. So if you have 1,000, obviously I know that's more members than a place downtown. I keep avoiding the name thing, and I'm going to get copyrighted for some reason, but you know the place I'm talking about. What kind of sets you apart from the place downtown?
We're a small facility, located in Holland. It's actually a very nice facility, great lighting, great, flooring, convenient for
It is the
people
best
over
lighting
here.
I've seen.
The people over here on this side of the city, it's nice.
It
You
is.
don't have to go very far.
And if you have a good facility, people are obviously willing to drive here. I
Yeah.
drive from Toledo. Caleb drives from Perrysburg. Dylan, the same. So
Yeah.
it's not too far. You're kind of located right in the center of all the major cities.
A pretty safe area too.
Yeah, it is a
I
safe
mean,
area.
I go out at the end of the day and feel comfortable.
Plus, you guys have smoothie events, right?
Oh, heck yes.
You do some events with some smoothie truck out there?
We do. We like our smoothie truck because we give people a healthy option.
Sure.
After you're done exercising, you get a healthy option.
Rashad be serving right here. Link. Rashad's played tournaments here, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Rashad's a up and coming star. But he's already winning in the truck battle. I got you, Rashad. So back to you. What are this event that you're doing here? What type of does your I don't want to call it a business, but does your foundation rely on doing events like this that kind of spread the word out, kind of get fundraisers going for you guys?
Yeah, and honestly, that's kind of our biggest hope with this is just awareness and like spreading the word. There's a ton of nonprofits out there, so it's just kind of nice. Somebody had a positive experience at this tournament and put a face to the organization. I think it helps just garner more support.
Is the organization like strictly based on the community's funding? Is that how you get your
Yes,
income?
it's all donations.
Okay.
Yes.
So events like this, like the podcast, but the tournament, that's how you get the word out via social media and stuff like that.
Yes.
With that, guys, honestly, you guys are doing great things for the community. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of people. You two are running something great outside of this community. Obviously, you're kind of a vast region, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the region that you cater to.
Yeah, so we're in Rising Sun, Ohio. It's a little bit south of Bowling Green, southeast. And that's just for, like, obviously there's not really farmland here in the city.
Sure.
So it kind of puts us a little bit more out in the country, but I would say Northwest Ohio in general.
Okay.
But we have had animals come from Cleveland, so it just kind of depends.
And before we go, Jeannie, tell us one more time where we can book your events, where we can find you on social media.
They can go to picklezoneplay.com, or my phone number's all over the place.
Okay.
including on the front door.
Just call the number and get a quart then? And Taylor kind of do the same for
Some
you.
people do.
Fair. That's what I'm going to start doing
That's
then.
okay. I don't care.
Taylor, go ahead and give us your, and the
plug.
children's books. Where do we find those?
Yeah, so on our website there is a link, but we have hard copies right now. So at the event you can come and get one, or you can just send me an email and we can arrange that. But
And we can find you. What's your website one more time?
yeah, favoriteoasis.org.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. If you're part of the community, whether you're from Holland or Northwest Ohio or anywhere, this is a good event to come by, watch. You don't have to play, just come watch, support a great community of people playing pickleball and supporting animals. So thanks so much for watching.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
of course.